we will be demonstrating with the help of our two guests, Camo Ducky and Scuba Ducky. Okay, so we have the two decks. We have the door deck and the treasure deck, the dice, and we have each duck has a level counter, so they each start on level 1. So now 2 cards from each pack are dealt out to the starting players, and these cards would remain hidden, but for the sake of the video we'll turn them all over. Scuba Ducky got the 4 cards, +3 bonus, Chainsaw Bloody Dismemberment, which is a 2 hands big. This is an item, okay? He plays this in front of him, so now he is equipped with the Chainsaw Bloody Dismemberment, making his attacking level no longer at 1, but 1 plus 3. So now he can attack at a level 4. So you would play this card in front of you. Okay. Next one is Potion of Idiotic Bravery. This is an item. It can be used once, and we see that it gives another +2 to either side of the fight. Now this can be played by anyone during a fight, not just the person whose turn it is. Other people can interfere in the fight by giving +2 either to the to the player or to the monster. Okay. The third card is a warrior card. This is a class card. Everybody starts out with no class, and you can use a card in order to gain a class. This would also be played in front of you. Okay. And the last card is Baby. -5 of level to monsters. So this is a card that you could play to weaken the monster during a battle. So this would stay in your hand. Okay. So now we see what cards Camo Ducky got. He got +2 bonus Sneaky Bastard Sword, and this takes 1 hand, meaning he could also carry another item that takes 1 hand, and it's +2. So he plays this in front of him. Next that he got was a race card. Now, race card is not to be confused with the class card. You can have both a class and a race. So this is an elf, and like he has a special power, +1 to run away, and he also goes up 1 level for every monster that he helps someone kill. Other people only get a monster if they themselves, or they only get go up a level if they themselves killed, or it was their turn. So this also gets played in front of you. So then he has an item that makes him go up a level, and it has details about when you can play it. This is be played only once and discarded. This goes in his hand. And a cheat. This allows you can play this under any equipment in order to wear equipment that you couldn't normally wear. So this also would go into the hand. So now we see both players have done everything that they can for before anybody takes their turn. They're both playing the proper cards out in front of them, and they have other cards in their hand. And so now we'll say that Camo Ducky will go first. So the first thing that you do on your turn is you bust open a door and you put it out in front of you. You put it out for everyone to see. So let's see. This one says, "Curse, lose your class." Okay, but we don't have a class. All we have is a race. We are a race elf. So it says on it, if you don't have a class, then you go down a level. Well, we're at level 1 currently, and you can't go any lower than that. So the card just sits here and does nothing. So that's part 1 of the turn. Part 2 of the turn is if you didn't fight a monster on part 1, you can play a monster if you have one in your hand. So now I don't have any monsters, so I can't do that. So now I do part 3 of your turn, which is loot the room. And you only loot the room if you did not fight with a monster. So you loot the room by taking a door card, and you get to keep this, and you don't have to show it to anybody. So here we have level 2, large angry chicken. So this is a monster, so I can put this in my hand. Now, the last part of my turn is I have to discard if I have more than 5 cards. So no, I only have 3 cards in my hand. It doesn't matter how many you have in front, but only 5 cards in your hand. So now, Camo Ducky's turn is over.